wanna see some more?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got Pat Surtain. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Broncos and the Jets. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things... To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. Return's looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's on the move. He'll try and run this.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He's got it near the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action with Nix. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. He takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and goal. Here's Williams. Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Gibson now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Pressure comes. Rodgers. Caught by the open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Rodgers. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Now Rodgers on third and short. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, New York. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Mix off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I call it, about the 12-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Going option, headed left on this 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackled by Levi Wallace. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And 15 at the 33-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Caught by Burton. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. From the 44 here on 2nd down. This finds Franklin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Going for it, it's Williams. Breaks the tackle, still going. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Williams has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a...
And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Hall there to haul it in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rodgers coming back after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd. At the 19-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Broncos looking for a bigger lead before the break. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throw complete to Williams. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Ashton Davis there on the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Five DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Cut out left. And he's gotten it down to the 30 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That one gains 7. And the Broncos will have a first down. They'll throw again. Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. He's on the move. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. of the gun, it's Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Jets out to begin another drive. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's brought to a halt at the 36-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39. This one to Williams out left side. This is ahead for about 5. Now tackled by Levi Wallace. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Got 46 on his 1st punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos about to get... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A run with Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Nix from the gun. He's got a man left. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throw left is intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Rodgers. And the defender comes away with it. Levi Wallace with the INT. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This is Williams. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Steps up, and he's running with it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Conklin brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Rodgers. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Nix with it on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's Williams, and he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Official signaling for a timeout. It's taken by the offense. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
Remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it. It breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
First down throw by Rodgers. Wilson's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Able to find Renfro here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets losing by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Rodgers here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll go down here at the 16. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, the option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from New York.